So I don't actually... Well, that's a move. What's going on, guys? We're back in F1 2016. This is Season 2 of our F1 2016 Championship. I'm super excited to jump into this with a brand new team. So, if you guys watched the last part, which you most definitely should, we had some really crappy things happen. I didn't end up getting any new contract offers from any people, and I was stuck with McLaren. That was until I found the restart career button. And we're restarting the career from 0. I'll go into details when we're driving exactly why I did this, but I think it's gonna be a good change. Anyways, so sort of to make up like a fake sort of contract offer for myself, I found one of my friends, Arav, I hope that's how you pronounce your name. He's actually a part of the whole Need for Speed crew and stuff like that, which is really cool. Anyways, he was also with McLaren, finished in a similar position as me, and actually ended up getting contracts from McLaren, yeah, he actually did. Mercedes, Ferrari, and Williams. So I'm gonna sort of limit myself to those options and have to pick one of those, sort of to limit myself. And I think out of those 4 teams, well, really, I'm gonna go with Williams. I feel like Williams is a good team. I'm gonna have my teammate being Bottas, just because I kind of like Bottas, especially now that he's with Mercedes, which is pretty cool. All right, so as this is a new season, we do need to go through all the tutorial stuff and stuff, so I'll skip all this, head straight into practice. We know what we're doing here, so let's do it. So today, we are in Australia, starting up Season 2 like I was saying. This is practice, so let's get into it. One of the things that I said that I would be doing in this season is trying to do different objectives and things like that. So, I mean, we've got some options. We've got track acclimatization, which is the one I usually go and do. Or we've got tire management, which I actually find really tough to do to save my tires, but it is dry, so we could always do that. Or we've got qualifying pace. Qualifying pace is the one sort of I lean towards the most, because in this game, qualifying is so important. If we qualify high, we usually do pretty well in the races, I find. So, I'll go for qualifying pace in this one, but like I said, for each single event or each single race that we do, we'll make sure to do different ones. So we change it up, keep it fresh and things like that. It should be quite good. I'm very excited for it. So we're up in Rich Revs and we are in our brand new Williams. Okay, let's get in. I bet there are a lot of questions going on for a lot of people saying, why Williams? Why did you decide to change teams? Why did you have to restart your season? So let's get into all of those. 1. So at the end of last season, we were given the option, or we weren't given any options. Now, I ended up doing a lot of research as to why I didn't get any as to why I didn't get any contract offers. And it turns out the reason I didn't get any contract offers was because technically I was the second driver. Although I scored way more points than Button did, I finished like 5th in the driver standings, but technically I was still the second place driver because, say, in the races I didn't put in fastest sector times, or in qualifying I would qualify lower than him. Things like that made me the second driver, and because of that, I didn't end up getting any contract offers. Now, I thought that was the reason behind it. I thought that was bullshit. So I decided to restart my season and change up teams. Now, I was saying last episode, or the entire last season, to be honest, that I really want to go to Red Bull. Obviously, couldn't choose them. Like I said, I wanted to have those limits in place so I couldn't just have free range of any single team. So I decided Williams was my favorite out of the bunch. And I think Williams is a cool, interesting team, especially right now with guys like Lance on their team, who's just super young and could do some pretty cool stuff, if I'm honest. So yeah, I like Williams. I like the direction they're heading, and they've got a pretty quick car, so we'll have to see what happens with them in the future, but I'm excited for it. Oh, why was there no F1 episode last week? Well, 1, I did end up recording it, and it was supposed to go up that week, but some things happened with some files, and it wasn't a particularly good video anyway, so I was like, alright, well, I'll just redo the race entirely. I mean, this race lines up with the actual race in real life. I'm recording this on Friday, so I don't actually know how the race has gone, so I can't comment on that. but it should be a pretty good one. I'm very excited for it. So yeah, anyways, basically, long story short, I thought it would be a much better story if we restarted, joined a new team and be fresh, new team, better car, will give us more opportunities going forward. The only downside of switching up and restarting my career like I did is that all of the car upgrades that happened last season basically all go to zero. That's the worst part about it. It really does truly suck. I wish I could have gotten some contract offers, but to be honest, I just thought it wasn't particularly a good idea to stay with McLaren. I like the idea of being with a new team. It's refreshing, keeps the series fresh. I like it. Right, so I need to keep pushing because I don't think I've done a particularly good lap time so far. I'm still red by 0.6 seconds. I'm going to try and push a little bit, like getting on top side of the curb and stuff like that. I find it really hard just to bang in really good lap times in this game. I find you just have to be so smooth, it's not even funny. Like, it's just unbelievable how smooth the other drivers are. I'm down 0.8 now. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. This is our last lap. We're not going to set a particularly good lap. Oh, that was actually like my best one. Okay, I'm just going to pull in. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, well, it's a good thing I did that on that lap. Did I just get a 5-place grid penalty? That was an actual crash. So this season's already started off brilliantly. How? Extreme front wing damage. I'm sorry, Nasser. I genuinely didn't try to do that. I was expecting him to come onto the track so he could get a good line out. All right, let's go do qualifying. How do I end up with a 5-place grid penalty? This season's already gone to shit. Hey, well, look at that. My teammate, Bottas, was just 1 place ahead of me by 0.1 seconds. So here's one of the things that you guys are gonna have to help me with. I don't know anything about the Williams car. I know quite a bit about the McLaren that we needed. Basically, all we needed to do was upgrade the engine. For Williams, I don't really know so much about them. I don't know what we really need to work on. So it would be much appreciated if you guys in the comments down below sort of let me know where I should sort of try to focus my resource points on. Let's get back on the track. So yeah, like we've got 600 points already. I think it's probably going to be our engine, though, that we're going to want to focus on, as well as our downforce. Our downforce seems to actually be making quite a big impact as well. And it's quite a little bit cheaper than the other thing, than the engine. So maybe we might just want to do that right now. I mean, I've got 600 points. Oh, I've also got a new rival. Who's going to be my rival going forward? It's probably going to be Bottas. I'd imagine they line you up head-to-head with your teammate right away. So let's see. Yeah, there we go. All right, we'll try to beat him as much as possible, but I know he's pretty good. All right, so we're on the super soft tires for our one-shot qualifying. I need to try to do as well as possible here. I want to bang in the fastest lap. Try to get a very good start to this season. We do already have a 5-place grid penalty, which is so frustrating. So a good lap time here would be huge. All right, so we're just sat behind Rosberg / Hamilton. They keep switching places back and forth really, really quickly. I don't know which one of them is going to have pole by the end of the lap, but I'm currently sitting in 8th place, which is not bad. I mean, that's right around the point where Williams usually is. But like I said, I've got that 5-place grid penalty. I want to make a good start to the season. I'm up into 7th now. That is good. And also, I've got Bottas to worry about as well as being my rival. He's a very good driver. I want to try to be the first driver, obviously, so we can maybe get some new contract offers at the end of the season. Maybe head over to Red Bull. It's like for this season, I want to do all of the little things right. Like, for instance, just braking in a straight line. I'm trying to do that as much as possible. Get the power on slowly through the corner. And just like I was saying, the little things. I want to get those right. 4th place. 4th place! No way! 4th place qualified, so plus my 5-place grid penalty, I'm going to be starting 9th. Oh my god, imagine if I didn't have that penalty. Holy crap, Bottas all the way in 8th. Oh my god, I qualified higher than Verstappen. That is insane. Oh, I love being in a good car. And I should also get some good stuff here for my rivalry. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Yes, look at that. I might not even be second driver for the whole time. Oh, that is so good. All right, well, let's head out to the race. All right, sunny day here in Australia. All right, so race strategy for this race, we're going to be starting on the super soft tires, sticking on them until lap 6. and then we will come in on lap 6, get on the soft tires, and go to the end of the race. We've got plenty of fuel. We'll be good to go. Let's get going. Try not to false start the first race of the season. Chuck it in neutral, hold the clutch, and go, 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 get off the line as quickly as possible. Raikkonen's had a poor start. The McLaren, I think that was Button next to me, had a very good start. He tried to get around him. I'm braking early for the corner. I don't want to take my teammate off. I got bumped from the back. That's the Ferrari. Jesus. Oh my god, I've still got a Ferrari right next to me, wheel to wheel. I've got the car up in rich revs. I want to make that pass. Wow, how did I make that happen all the way up into 5th place? Now, one of the Mercedes, I think it is, has absolutely bombed it. It looks like it's Rosberg. Wow, there's a slowdown up here. Right in the back of Verstappen. Gonna go side to side with Verstappen. Oh my god. How is this race starting off so epically? Alright, so Verstappen is still sitting very comfortably behind me. He is on the super soft tires, so he's gonna need to go in to the pits around the same time as me, so that should be good. I just don't want him getting in front of me before then. Also, the other good thing is we are past Bottas, so we'll have the priority going into the pit lane. Fastest lap goes to Nico Rosberg. Make that Lewis Hamilton. Oh, wow. All right, so now Verstappen actually probably gonna have DRS now on this lap. DRS is enabled. Nice sunny day. I want to pull away. Ooh. Too busy looking at him. He doesn't even have DRS open. How the hell has he done that? That's how you know I took a bad line into there. Going wheel to wheel through the corner. There's no way he sticks with me in there. Verstappen, you gotta act more like Verstappen does in real life, man. Hamilton betters his lap time now. 1:30 dead. My best lap time now is my last lap was a 1:34. My best lap is a 1:31 though. All right, let's see if we can start banging in some good laps though. It's like I know this Australian circuit so well. I should be doing better in this race. I just gotta sort of focus, push a little bit more, and like I was saying, focus on those little things a little bit more. Oh no, my cone! A cone got stuck in my car. You know what I'd actually be interested in? When I first started this series up, one of the things that I was doing in this series was I was constantly switching between a wheel and a controller. I wonder now if I jumped on with a controller how well I do, because for the past maybe 10 or so races, maybe even more than that, I've always been using the wheel. I think it'd be interesting to see what I'd be able to do with a controller now. I haven't used one in ages on this game, but that, like, every time I play Forza, for instance, it's always with a controller. So I don't actually. Well, that's a move. So it's like I'm following my line going straight, and then he goes for an overtake. Did I swerve? No, look at my hands. I just held my line. I totally just held my line. He crashed into me. Look, because he goes that way. He legit just spun me out. Well, we're not dealing with that. Replay. Viewers, you are FIA. Tell me what you would do. I don't think I did anything wrong there. I was driving in a straight line. Oh, my pit window is open. This is the lap for me to go in. I nearly forgot about that, actually. It's a good thing I saw that green light down in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Engineer's telling me that if I continue the way I am, I'm going to have some extra fuel, so I should turn it up when I need it. I've only got 1 lap of extra fuel remaining right now, which actually isn't that much. So I'll save that for probably near the end of the race if I do need it. All right, so into the pits we go. Our pit window is open. In we go. Chuck it in. Keep it up. Am I the only one who went in? No, some guys in front of me went in, but that's about it. Oh, some guys from behind me are going in. Oh, Vettel's going in. Okay. Come on, we need a faster pit stop than them. Oh, Red Bull's already gone. Yes, we're gonna get out faster than them. We dropped down to 15th place, but still a lot of the pack has to pit, obviously. We need to get some heat in these tires, though. They are making me a little nervous, I'll say. I'm like pulling out a little bit. I don't want to leave it in or anything like that. It is always scary when you get on super soft tires in this game, because you can feel the car move a little bit more than it should, and it's just like, oh, okay, watch out. We'll see how my lap times do back here, though. Considering now I have no one in front, no one behind causing pressure. We shouldn't do too bad. I'm going to pass a lot of people here, I think. All right, pit window is closed. We are from 14th place. We are jumping all the way up to 7th place behind Verstappen. Verstappen has 0 speed going on right now. We're going to pass him. That's a crash. Okay. Did we hurt anything on our car? We did not. I hope I didn't break anything on his car either. Of all people, I don't want to crash into Verstappen. Oh, my boy. All right, well, we've got 6th place. He just had no speed coming out of the pits there. That was good for us. He's also on cold tires, so we should be able to pull quite happily away from him. Max is pulling a move. Wheel to wheel through here. Gave him the hand. All right, well, I mean, that was just hard driving. 2 people who aren't going to give it up. I'll take that. I'll take total partial warrant for that crash. I mean, yeah, I totally just cut across way too much and gave him no room. And then we came across and yeah, I couldn't hold it coming out of the corner. My bad. Totally my fault. I will say that. All right, so this time Max is just sort of cut in behind. Good. All right, now we got to push. We got to push for Magnussen. All right, here we go. Magnussen right in front of us. Come on. We are right here. Oh, somehow that was allowed. All right, and it's Palmer in front of me. Holy shit, is that another banana car? Both the banana cars stayed out and they started the race on their yellow tires. Of course they did. Only the banana cars would do something like that. After this race, I think our best strategy is gonna be to go in and upgrade our engine and get upgrades already going, because you can sort of see the lack of power almost versus the Mercedes. So I really want to be a top contender this year. Verstappen and 2 Ferraris sitting right behind me. They're going wheel to wheel. There's going to be a crash here. There is totally going to be a crash, and I'm not going to be involved in it. Oh, someone bumped someone. Verstappen was like bumping off someone when we look back right there. Oh, and there goes Palmer. Palmer is into the pits on lap number 10. All right, so we've got him. We are up into 4th position now. If we could get on the podium, that'd be pretty cool, but I know Ricardo and the 2 Mercedes are super far. We gotta keep pushing here. Oh, Verstappen's looking to make a move. Flying up around the outside. Yellow flag, no overtaking. I think I got him with my back wheel. I totally think I got him with my back wheel. He recovered from that. But yeah, I totally got him with my back wheel. He must have slowed down a bit and then come inside, and I closed the door at the exact same time, and I just got him with my rear tire and he caused him to spin. Of all people, I don't want to crash into Verstappen. I feel really bad about that. That was, again, though, another true accident. There's nothing, like, malicious going on there. No one's trying to take someone out. It just happens. So we've got a small little Trulli train behind us. Whoop, that's the wrong button. We got Vettel, we've got Raikkonen, and we've got Bottas, I believe, all right behind me, ready to pounce at any moment. Yeah. Exactly that lineup. That's scary. We do not want to let them pass. There's only a handful of laps left in this race. If we could hold this, finishing 4th place in our very first race of the season, oh, that would be so awesome. Wow, they pulled out. Wow, did someone crash back there? I don't think so. We would have probably heard about it. But no, there's no yellow flags. There's nothing. Someone just pulled out really hard there. Only a handful of laps remaining in this race. We are still in 4th position. We have Vettel right behind, but I feel like I can start to sort of put some good lap times in, especially in the rich revs now. My tires are warm. It's the end of the race. There's the most amount of grip on the track. Oh my God, there's a Ferrari right there. Ferrari up the inside. He's bumped me. Oh, okay, Ferrari. Someone bumped someone. I think one of the Ferraris got bumped in the back and spun. Fernando Alonso is out of the race. He wasn't even around us. Oh my God, if we get a yellow flag though now, with a guy spun and a guy, I would imagine his engine blew up. Where's Alonso at? No, not that one. What? So this is what happened? So the Ferrari spun. Ferrari backwards, yeah. Then Fernando, I guess this is Alonso, takes out him. He spins. Then he comes flying in, his teammate smashes into him, and then there's a Red Bull back here. I guess that is that Verstappen? Verstappen smashes into the back of him. This guy stopped on the track. This guy stopped on the track. And this guy's about to have an... What the hell just happened? We're getting a yellow flag. There is no way that is not a yellow flag situation. How is there no yellow flag yet? That is crazy. There's cars stopped on the track. Actually, you know what? If these front runners are so far ahead that they end up in that, that could be insane. Like, I know it's there now, so I'm gonna look out for it and I'm gonna try to avoid it. I don't think it's still gonna be there, but if it is, and it catches these front runners out. All right, so let's see. Everyone seems to be off of this corner now. I don't know what the hell happened, though. There's probably going to be some people in the pits, I'd imagine. There's bits of car all over the circuit back there. I honestly cannot believe the amount of crashes in this race. Like, the sheer amount of stuff that happened in this race is pretty crazy, I'll say. Race winner Lewis Hamilton. I guess he must have got Rosberg at some point because they were going back and forth for a little while for fastest lap, weren't they? Anyways, they're super far in front. That's crazy how much faster those guys are. So even with my 5-place grid penalty, I am going to be finishing 4th in the Australian Grand Prix. That's exactly where I would have qualified, providing I didn't get that grid place penalty. That is crazy. Imagine if I didn't get that penalty. What would have happened instead? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's take a look at the standings. Ricciardo finishing 3rd place. Congratulations, Mr. Red Bull. I should get some pretty decent points, I'd imagine, on Bottas to go up for the first driver. That would be crazy. Picking up 12 points. He's picking up 10. I love having a teammate who actually gets points because we're in 2nd place right now in the Constructors' Championship. That is so awesome. I'm used to being like dead last with freaking McLaren. Oh, yes, this is a good start. I mean, that was a kind of sloppy race, I'll say for sure. There were definitely bits of that race we could have improved upon for sure. But I mean, for a first start, first time out on the track in a Williams, not bad. My rivalry, we're tied right now. I didn't actually do that well in the race. He had the fastest lap by 0.8 seconds. Wow, he got a little bit quicker than me. Anyways, I should do pretty well here. I think I may actually go up to first driver in this series. Anyways, before we head off to our next circuit, I'm gonna do an engine upgrade on the car because we've got nearly 900 R&D points. I think it's gonna be worth it. Let's do it. Get our engine rolling. It'll be ready for next weekend. It should be awesome. And then we'll be within a shout of some of those other cars. I definitely like that. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up there. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hope you're having an awesome Sunday. Hope you enjoyed the actual Grand Prix. Like I said, hasn't happened for me yet, so I can't really comment on it. But anyways, I'll make sure to do that in the next part. See you guys next Sunday. Race number 2. Where are we going for race number 2? We're going to Bahrain. Hey, I was right. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next Sunday. See you then. Bye.